What's up, man? Welcome back to Talking with Power, the podcast with yours truly, Jay Thrash. Episode 2, baby. I wouldn't be a man, or I wouldn't be me, if I didn't start off this episode by talking about men's mental health. We gotta get to the meat and potatoes of the subject, y'all. So this is how I feel and why it's so important to talk about men's mental health. First of all, men need to know that there is a positive way to express your feelings. There really is a positive way. You just have to look for it. It's very easy to see something and react to it in a negative way because those are the feelings that you got right then and there. Sometimes we need to just take a step back and think about our stuff and process it and then talk to somebody who's willing to listen. You know what I'm saying? Like example, like I know a lot of homies. Myself, I done lost some of my closest homies. And in a negative way of expressing my feelings is to, go try to kill one of their homies. Somebody in the hood to kill my homie. I won't go do the same thing to yours. And while I'm not, that's just it's bad to say that, and it's bad to feel like that, but that is the initial feeling that we have, you know what I'm saying? And then when it happened over and over and over again, we don't never get to really express ourselves or even process what's going on. We just going straight off the hurt, you know what I'm saying? But I do urge all men to, think about it for a second, because we just throwing our lives away, even just responding back, all the time you see on social media, slide for him, you ain't slide for him, he ain't slide, all this slide stuff. Bro, we are grown men who have to think wisely. We have families that we gotta take care of. We got loved ones that love us to death and don't want to see nothing bad happen to us. Yeah, I know we all losing our homies. I done lost too many homies, man. RP to all of them, man. But at the end of the day, we still gotta live for ourselves, and we gotta set the example for the kids that we got, because most of us that's dying got kids. So we not setting no example. We're not setting no good example for the kids that we bringing onto this earth that never asked to be brought on this earth, but we brought them on this earth and we still doing the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I want to really cuss on this podcast, but you already know, fuck it, because it got to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? So, like just that, like homies dying and we go respond right after. Like, so it go from one family mourning and doing all of this to now it's 4, 5, 6 families, because 3, 4, 5 people that went and slid because one of their homies got killed. Now it's more families that's involved in this generational pain that we keep dealing to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And then we want to always blame the white man. You know what I'm saying? Even though the system is set in place, we still got to make our own decisions. And a lot of this stuff got to go back to, we don't even make proper decisions because we ain't even processed or talked about or discussed how we are actually feeling to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Another example would be like you and your girl arguing. You know what I'm saying? Or your man arguing with you, and he not being able to express his feelings, or you not being able to express your feelings to her. What we gonna go do? We finna go out with the fellas. You know what I'm saying? We finna hit up the next girl, somebody that, you know what I'm saying, a little easier to talk to right now. We don't really fuck with the girl, but that's what we finna do right now. Why? Because that's what we initially feeling. That's a negative outlet. This really not supposed to be the outlet. If you got a girl that you love at the crib, this ain't what you really want to be doing right now. But we still do it though. That's a man for you, boy. I'm trying to tell you. And women do it too, you know what I'm saying? I ain't excluding nobody, but just today, just the men's health though. You gotta be able to express yourself to the person that you with. And that person that you with got to be able to want to even hear you, or hear you express yourself. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can't even do that, then what is there to talk about, man? Because y'all both got to be able to express yourself for this stuff to even keep going forward. You can't be with somebody without being able to express your true emotions. And most of us that get in relationships not able to do that though. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take the extra step. If this is somebody that you love, take those extra steps to really wanting to not do the stepping out, going to the club, talking to this girl, talk to that girl. If you really love her, take those extra steps, even though it hurt right now. Just take a little breather, come back and talk to her about how you feeling. Women On the other side, let him talk to you. You can't judge this man because of what he about to tell you is something that you don't want to hear. But it's how he feeling though. You gotta understand that. A lot of folk like to call, and the reason why men don't like to express their feelings, and y'all have heard it a million times, and a lot of women think that it's not true, but it is because we feel like y'all think that we soft. You know, a man for in a second to tell you, man, I ain't soft, set that soft shit up, you acting like a girl. Because as a man, you have personal feelings. You have feelings because you're a human being. We done got so toxic to where we start putting these emotions that people have, humans have, that we all were born with. We started putting those in genders. So now only this gender can act this way or feel this way and express it outwardly to the public or whoever wants to express it to. That's terrible. We all were born human beings with the same type of emotions. So you gotta understand that however this person feeling ain't gonna be how you feeling, but they still feel how they feel. The cooler head and the person that's thinking for real gonna be able to step back and just listen. Most time people just listen to be combative. You know what I'm saying? That's on both sides. We just listen to be combative. Really, he's just expressing his emotions. Really, she just expressing her emotions. But for men, when we express our emotions, a lot of women like to say, "Oh, you acting sassy," or you being, or you. I don't know how men, y'all are softer than women nowadays and stuff like that. That's terrible, man. Because at the end of the day, you want somebody who's able to express his feelings, though. Now, there's a way that you, like I was saying in the beginning, there's a way that you're able to express your feelings, but don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't take away the fact that he has feelings too, and he might feel just how you feel, but just because he got some swinging between his thighs don't mean that y'all don't feel the same way about that's terrible. That's something that we all as a whole community got to stop, take a step back and think about. We can't be calling nobody soft or sassy because they feel how you feel. A man gonna tell. I've been guilty of this a couple of times with my son, seeing him cry, talking about, don't be crying, man. You crying like a girl. I had to step back and tell how is he crying like a girl? He got tear ducts, he got eyebrows, he got eyes, how is it like a girl? If it was just like a girl, then only girls would be able to do this though, right? But we all can do that though. So we gotta stop thinking that when men express their emotions that they acting more soft-like or feminine-like. It's just crazy that we thinking like that. It's just the way that you express your emotions to where you want somebody to understand you, but when you're trying to express your emotions, you're not really thinking about how somebody understands what you're talking about. You just saying it, you just expressing it though. But the person on the other side of that, if you don't feel as strongly as they feel about what they're expressing themselves about, get a cooler head. Try to understand. Try to understand, because that's another thing. Men don't think that y'all, whoever. This ain't just towards women. This is for men talking to men. We express ourselves and feel like y'all don't understand. Now it's gonna be you got your homies that understand you and stuff, but like outside of that, don't nobody be understanding. That's how a lot of men feel. And to a certain extent, they're not wrong, because it really take a different sort of mind to really want to sit there and listen and understand somebody when they're expressing their feelings and not be judgmental and not just be an ear. Everybody always talk about, you can talk to me and I gave him I wanted to talk to him, he didn't open up and all this, bro. We can pick the people that want to express themselves. We can pick up on if you really want to hear what the fuck I'm talking about, man. Like let's just keep it 1,000. So sometimes people don't open up to you because we can still really still sense that you just talking right now. I need somebody that's really gonna understand what I'm talking about though right now. You feel what I'm saying? Don't just listen to me for the meantime so I can get this off my chest. Like, understand what I'm saying, like deep down though, because I'm still a human being and I feel this way. You might not feel this way, but it's a way that you can be able to try to understand, and then most of the time, people gonna feel how they feel anyway, so you can just agree to disagree, but you still try to get that understanding from whoever it is trying to express themselves though, man. And especially, and that's the thing for men. That's why it's a lot of reasons why the community, you know what I'm saying, the men is how it is out here. You know, it's not a lot of guidance out here because it's not a lot of people that even are in touch with their emotions and expressing their feelings to where they can do that and help somebody else do that. We all going through the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? When a man want to express his feelings, ladies, stop saying, or when men do express their feelings, ladies, please stop calling men soft. Because we take that and bring that, we keep that here. That stays here. And that goes back to the primal instinct, like example. Like we know that y'all don't like the soft shit. Even though y'all claim y'all want somebody to open up. Like we know y'all don't want the soft shit though, because it sounds just like y'all. Y'all don't want somebody to act just like y'all, whatever. So we know this though. So our primal instinct is to hold our feelings in. That's what it is. And just do the brute man thing. That's primal instinct. Example, lions and lioness. They literally, like another lion will come and fight the lion who been with this lioness. The lioness just gotta sit. She just sit back and she pick. And like if the lion who just came out of nowhere and challenged the king and win, she going with him. She going with the one who just came in. Why? Because it's power. Straight brute, just straight, yeah, I'm taking over. That's what she go with. Falling right in line to power. Because that's really what it goes back to when you talk about a man expressing himself or a man not expressing himself. You see all the women today talk about, oh, men don't like to open up and all this. Bro, y'all really don't like it though. It come off as soft and all of this stuff, and we know that though, so then we stop. You know what I'm saying? You might not even have fully got to open up. We might just give you a little breadcrumb, and you might have just took that and was like, you need to, oh, it's over. I ain't about to tell you shit. I ain't about to tell you nothing. What I got to tell you? What you think you know everything? I can't. You don't want me to act soft. I can't act like you, so now I'm about to hold my shit in. We got to get past stuff like that. Another reason why men don't express their feelings is because they feel like they will be taken advantage of. Now, on the off chance that we actually do get somebody that listens to us, a lot of them times, they'll use those same things that we done opened up to them about in the times where it's an argument. When it, like, bro, use it really as a low blow. Men do the same thing to women too, though. But I'm just specifically talking about men and expressing their feelings because that's something that need to be talked about a whole lot more because it need to be done. They will use the same things that you opened up for. You opened up to them and told them how you feel and you're expressing it. Women are spiteful. Let's be 1,000%. Women are spiteful. So they're going to use that in the time of arguments, either to make a point or just to hurt you, just to make you feel however they feel like you making them feel right now, even if you're not making them feel like that, or even if you is. But they'll use that though, and we gotta stop doing that, man. We gotta stop using people's deep, dark, or not even just dark, just deepest feelings and secrets. We use that against each other. As soon as somebody fall out with somebody, what they doing? Putting up their biggest, deepest, darkest secrets that they know about somebody. Why? Why? That don't do nothing for nobody that they deal with in the future. Just be done with folk. People love to expose people and use what they told them in confidentiality right against them in the time where you feel like they going against you. Like, come on, man. We got to stop doing stuff like that, man. For real, man. It's really crazy that we do that, man. Because at the end of the day, it's just not going to be conducive to no relationship because these people go out into the world with no way or feeling like they can't express themselves to nobody. So that's going to create this type of feelings and emotions and things that they do towards the world. He gonna do that to everybody else. That's just how they feel. That's how we feel. I had to get out that same mindset myself, man. I had to get out of that. I don't want to feel like nobody gonna understand me. I don't want to feel like I can't express myself because I'm gonna express myself regardless of who around. You ain't me. I'm not you. People gotta understand. They gonna judge you till you die. That don't make your expressions or your feelings on how you feeling no more or less valid than theirs. Because theirs ain't no more valid than yours. Yours ain't more valid than theirs. We are all people with emotions and feelings. People gotta understand that we all are built with the same emotions. People use them or they come out in different ways, but we all dead set, like literally have the same thing. We were born with the same thing because we're human. It ain't nobody on this earth that can't cry. There's nobody on this earth that can't get mad. There's nobody on this earth that can't be happy. We all have these emotions. So the sooner we stop using those things against people in the wrong way and just listen to people, we'll be a little bit better off, man. I'm gonna really get in depth with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna really get in depth with this when I bring my dog on the channel, because I really want to, you know, I don't want nobody to think that just cater straight towards like women. Oh, y'all need to start understanding men more. We need to understand each other more too. Let's be clear. I need to understand my brothers more than I do. You know what I'm saying? We gotta understand each other and we gotta hold each other accountable. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna talk about this more when my dog come on the show, on the podcast, and we're gonna really talk about it, because I already know we're gonna disagree on stuff. It's just how it is. It's what it is. But these are conversations that I feel like always need to be had, man. They always need to be had. And when you're dealing with me, they're gonna be had, man. So y'all make sure y'all stay around for the next couple episodes. You know what I'm saying? They coming out soon. I told you I'm gonna be talking about everything. I just feel like I needed to start off my first subject, my first topic of the podcast with mental health, men's mental health. It wouldn't have been right if I wasn't able to do that. So you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Tell me what y'all think in the comments, man, for real. How y'all feel about stuff like that? Hey, I'm here and I'm open to all opinions and everything. Pretty soon I'm gonna be bringing y'all up too, man. Y'all stay safe, stay easy, stay protected. Get them folk out your circle that ain't supposed to be in your circle, man. It's easier said than done, but it's definitely doable. I'm out. We're gonna talk that talk, yeah. We're gonna talk that talk, yeah.